Hello and welcome to Ghost of Tsushima. For the guys on YouTube, if anyone is ever watching that, I'm sorry, I completely forgot to start the recording. That means I recorded like this path over there, like I went this path over there, explored it and did this enemy camp here without record. I'm terribly sorry about that. I haven't looted this camp, just fought the enemies. I might see if I can I can probably download the VOD from Twitch and like do some video cutting. The point is I really don't know if I want to do that because that would mean that like I have of course to download it, which already takes a long time since the stream file is probably pretty big. Then I'd have to like cut it together and to like upload, and of course upload it again. But like rendering the video out also takes a long time since rendering out a 3-hour stream probably also takes like 1 hour or something like that. So I don't know if I'm going to do that since really nothing special happened. Yeah, I mean, you will see if I do it. If your stream starts with this here right now or with, something else. I mean, this also wasn't like really an interesting enemy camp. Just, let's say, maybe 10 enemies. I didn't die, I think I fought them pretty decent, but nothing really too special, so I also haven't found any artifact, because here's the artifact. Yeah. And it's really only a small camp without too many special stuff. Now, what did we get? Okay, now. Wait, no! This one? Was the Mongol bomb? Wait a second, I'm going to look it up. It might have been the Mongol. No, it's some kind of mask. This one. Mahakala mask. Revered in Buddhism as a guardian deity. Mahakala is depicted in many forms, though most of them an imposing presence with a black face, 3 eyes, and a crown of 5 skulls, believed to represent the transmutation of negative affection, the 5 kleshas, into the 5 wisdoms. Mahakala's incorporation into Mongolian shamanistic rituals is just one example of the impact Tibetan Buddhism has had on the nomadic tribes of the Asian steppes. Yeah, okay. Some pretty difficult words there. I think actually there shouldn't be anything else here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to upload it like this, like without cutting the other thing in, because it would be just... I mean, I told some things, but also nothing too special, and basically just ran around and like cleared this camp, so I think like it really would be overkill to so let's see. But something, I think I'm just going to tell a few things again I already said at the beginning. Like I'm probably... There are so many wild groups of enemies, I'm really not going to fight all of them. Like for today, my goal first is to explore this area here. Then I'm moving to the north here, I think, probably. Yeah. And I will like just keep exploring until maybe I find a quest or some part where I can't continue because of my lack of main story progression. Then I'm continuing the main quests. But first, like, if I can do all side quests on the way without any problems, then I'm probably just going to explore for the next, I don't know, 5 streams or whatever. Yeah, just exploring, doing some main side quests. There's a banner. And stuff like that. And then after that, I'm going to do the main quests. And I really think like swimming in this area here probably isn't a good experience, since the water is probably like only, I don't know, 4 degrees cold, or maybe it's a bit warmer, like 10 degrees. Like I really don't have any clue of how hot or cold oceans or seas are. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, let's just see if there's like anything else. Probably not. Yeah, since there already was a banner, I don't really think there's anything else here. Yeah, and here we're already at the other like riverside, but I don't really want to be here, so I'm heading back on the other side. And do you see that? Wait, I actually have to somehow get up there. I don't know, I mean, yeah, I think there should be a way up there, because I think there's a lighthouse and there's apparently also an enemy camp. And actually, if that's the case, I'm really looking forward to doing enemy camps again, since I really have the feeling that at the end of the Toyotama region, like in the last, let's say 5 streams or so, I think I really did barely any enemy camp, even though I really like doing them. I'm also going to take some flowers with me. And something also told at the beginning of the stream is that I'm from now on going to show 4, like I'm going to change my outfits probably 4 times per stream, just because otherwise I might not be able to show all of them. Yeah. And let's see what those houses are in front of there, since I wasn't there until now. Like I wasn't there yet. Oh wait, sorry, stupid. Those are the wrong houses. That's just the enemy camp where of course already was. But I'm really wondering, like, when it comes... But actually, you know what? Like, Actually, you know what? That's interesting. Like first, I just thought, I'm wondering when I'm going to get like a new horse where I can only equip the like custom saddle stuff and horse armor, since I definitely have to get a new horse where I can equip those things, because otherwise it wouldn't make any sense, because I can only get all saddles here in this area. So then if I wouldn't get a new horse where I could equip the new saddles, I wouldn't be able to use the new saddles, which wouldn't make any sense. But now I'm actually thinking, maybe my horse isn't dead. Just hear me out, okay? Because I did the Iki Islands DLC already, which was released after the main game was completely released. Like, I don't know how much after it, but first the main game was released, and then the Iki Islands DLC was released, which is included in the Director's Cut edition, which I'm playing right now, okay? So I already did Iki Island, because, yeah, it was just on the way, basically. But, like, story-wise, Iki Island is playing after this one, because in some dialogues the people also saying, yeah, I already defeated the Khan at the mainland, so because there was a new Khan called the Eagle there on Iki Island, which we have had to defeat, and the shamans and like new enemies. But I had my horse there. I brought I brought Sora there. And we got like also the horse armor there. And yeah, the horse was called Sora. So that means
恐ろしい光景を目にしてしまいました。
また猛虎が民を虐げておったのだな。
あれはひどいものでした。あいつらは父親が見ている前でその息子の亡骸を火に吊るしたんです。父親の叫び声が耳から離れません。
それは捨ておくわけにはいかんな。
Map updated. A new rumor. Oh. Huh. Okay. And now, of course, there would still be the possibility that, yeah, because I haven't finished the game, maybe the program did like that if you haven't beaten the game and if your horse hasn't died yet, then you keep your horse there. But the point is, at the beginning of Iki Island, there's actually a quest, because like you sail to Iki Island with, I think it's Kenji or some other guy, I don't remember anymore. But the point is, you get separated with your horse, and one of the first main quests actually is to find your horse and get your horse back. Is the stream stable? I hope so. And because of that, I'm pretty sure that maybe my horse... But I buried my horse, huh? Oh, I mean... Do I want to do it? I mean, the side quest actually is on the other side there. Yeah, you know what? That's on the other side, so I'm not going to do it yet. Maybe later in the stream or one of the next streams. Oh, how many of them are there? The problem is, like normally until now I fought most of those. Until now I've fought most of those enemy groups like everywhere there. But I don't know if I will like keep doing that, because on one side the enemies are getting pretty tough. And I'm also wondering that I'm somehow not affected as much by the poison as you might think. Like the poison is actually supposed to kill people, like we saw what our poison did to the Mongols. Like, yeah. So I'm really wondering that I somehow, I mean, if I would at least lose a lot of health when I get hit by a poison arrow. Maybe like a health loss I can't really stop, but somehow just my vision gets bad and the screen turns like grayish. But somehow that's like everything that happens, which is a bit weird to be honest. Since when I use the poison against the enemies, they basically spit blood and like die. And if like they do it to me, nothing really happens, which is pretty weird. And actually, you know what? I'm wondering that maybe like the snowfall is like really bad, like really resource intensive on the GPU, but like usually my GPU load was between like 80 and 90%, but mostly around 80%, like in the other regions. But now there are many areas where it's like up to 99%, which isn't really good, because there might also be problems with the recording then like that, which I don't like. But I still should like buy an optimized model, right? That's definitely a better solution than buying a new GPU directly. I already was like down there, right? Yeah. Now, I don't really want to go up there, to be honest. Maybe if I go, let's see, will I get, okay, yeah, there are no cliffs everywhere. I thought maybe there are like cliffs everywhere and I can't really get anywhere like that, but can I but I can still do the horse thing. Yeah, okay, I can still do the horse stuff. Yeah, sorry bear, sorry. Come with me. And there are more enemies again. That's like really annoying if you ask me. But there aren't that many, so I could just do a standoff against them. If there are like only 2 or 3 of them and take most of them out pretty easily. So let's see, 1, 2, and 3. And something I think I could tell actually, because yesterday, like, I mean it's no secret that I'm going like to Japan in September. That's also the reason why I have to finish the game soon. I think I've already, I mean I know that I've already spoken a lot with it on stream, but wait, yeah, I think I'm heading over there again. But yeah, yesterday I looked into the EF app, like the Education First app, which is like the provider of the language exchange program, or like language school program, or however you want to call it, language journey, yeah, something like that. And yeah, there I found like actually they are like, usually there's a placement test you have to do like before starting the language journey, but somehow like when doing it the first time I messed it up a bit because I don't know. I think I just wanted to try it because I thought, yeah, I can do it again or something like that. But yeah, I couldn't do it again, so I used up my opportunity and wasn't able to like do it again. I wrote a bit with the people responsible for that, or like with my like like with the parents who not parents with the people who are like responsible for me when I'm in Japan, like the people I can ask questions. I don't really know the right word for that, but yeah, if it's like bad that I did it and if there's a way to like redo it, because in the meantime I've learned a lot and stuff like that. And then they said, yeah, when you like are in Japan at first, there's also like a placement test you do there, so no worries, everything's good. And yesterday, I was really interested by that. I just looked into the app. Normally I don't do it that often. I just wanted to see how many days there are until my trip, because there's a nice display which shows how many days are like left until your trip. I think something with 80? No, 60? Actually, it should be something like 60, right? Like not even 2 months anymore. Yeah. I think it's something with 60. Oh hell, time's moving fast. But yeah, it's definitely something with 60. Yeah. But besides that, I found out that apparently, I don't know why, but the placement test was available again. Then I thought, should I do it? But actually I was pretty convinced, yeah, I should definitely do it, since, I mean, I'm really focusing on learning Japanese until I go there. Like, usually I only did like half an hour of Duolingo and 1 hour of Anki and some like revision of the chapters in Daikim's grammar guide and stuff like that. Like, let's say not more than 2 hours of Japanese study per day. More, no. Let's just say 1 hour and like 1.5 to 1 hour and 3/4. If that's how English people say it, probably not, but yeah. Something like that. And yeah. But now before I go to Japan, since I'm not working in the time until I go to Japan now. I mean, I had a lot to prepare for my VTuber debut and also did a lot of other stuff in private, but I also definitely want to focus as much as possible like on learning Japanese now. That's the reason why I started, at least on days where I don't stream and have more time, I'm doing 1 additional hour of Japanese study, usually either like immersion, watching Japanese anime with Japanese subtitles, or doing some like some Japanese chatting with ChatGPT, which I think is probably a pretty good way to practice, to get some output practice. But besides that, I thought, yeah, there's probably like in this 60 days I won't learn that much anymore, since I'm already learning almost for 500 days now, like 475, something like that. And yeah, so I just did the placement test. Yeah, I'm continuing soon after that cutscene. That was one of the last hot springs. I think now there's only Yeah, actually there's only one hot spring left now. Yeah, but let's continue. Like, and then, where is there a banner? There's a banner, right? And then, yeah, I did the test. At first I thought, yeah, like I really wasn't sure on on what to expect. I mean, I've done the JLTP sample tests, like the official Japanese like language proficiency sample tests already, like the N5 and N4 level, and if they would have been like real tests, and if the real test would have looked exactly the same, I would have passed both of them. But like there's N5 to N1, like N5 is the easiest and N1 the hardest. Yeah. My goal is that I would be able to like finish N2 after I continue from Japan. I don't know if that's manageable, because you're supposed to know, I don't know how many words, but a lot until like for N2, and you also am supposed to maybe have started like 2,000 hours, or yeah, actually I think 2,000 hours, which is a lot. But since I'm living in Japan and basically I'm studying, I don't know, 24/7, I mean, yeah, not well asleep, of course, but I will be surrounded by Japanese probably all the time. I'm probably getting those 2,000 hours. Yeah, so I started the test, and first it was a 25-minute like reading test. It started out manageable, then it got really hard, like, so that I somehow, there were some pretty complicated grammar concepts used there. I mean, I might have known them in theory, but the problem is like I had only 25 minutes for everything, and it really took me a long time like figuring them out. So I was guessing with some of the questions, because it got like really difficult. F you. Oh no, what did I do? Because like got like kinda difficult. Where is this guy? No. Because like of course I read the description of the test and stuff like that before doing it, and there the description said that the difficulty of the questions is like changing depending on how many of them you get correct, which is a nice way to like structure the test, if you ask me. Let's just kill him like that. How do I get inside there? Probably through the mountains there, right? Oh no. So, one thing which was kinda made the test for me kinda difficult was that like many kanji words were written in hiragana, which, I mean, for some people it would have made... What? What? Wait, what? What? First, like if you... What? What? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. What? 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 From where? From where? Who? Like maybe, okay, maybe that's like a Fort Kami no Dake, yeah. there probably is another part of the probably main quest area, right? There probably is a main quest area where I just can't continue. Right? I think. Entering an area of overwhelming enemy force. Yeah, okay. I can't proceed there. I can't get past there, so we have to leave that for later, which I really don't like. Oh, right. Hydrate, sorry. Which I really... Hello, welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you again. Which I really don't like, but yeah. So I actually might continue with the main quest in the next stream or so, just to do this fort here. So then let's head back that way, I think, and then head back once there. Now, but I'm wondering now, can I go to the... Is the way to the lighthouse free or not? And to... Oh wait, okay, I think that's part of the fort. First I thought that there is a shrine, but no, I think it's just the fort who's there. And yeah, like you two guys saw, I like upgraded some of the channel point redeems, so now you can put in star fragments to like say that I should string something. And also I think what did I also put inside, like the singing thing, like if you have enough points I'm singing for a few minutes, like yeah, I can't speak normally, just sing or like do some push-ups. I think those things are pretty funny and nice. Of course they're pretty expensive since I don't want to spend the whole stream doing push-ups or singing, but yeah. If you're saving enough, I'm going to do some push-ups on stream. And besides that, but look at that, just look at the scenery. It looks so good. Like the snowy area here looks so good. I don't know if we'll find that many beautiful areas today. So I'm just taking a photo of this beautiful mountain view here. But yeah, back to the placement test. Then I... Wait, I think I can go there. Then yeah. The questions got like really difficult because there were also like kanji I didn't know and some really difficult grammar concepts. I might have been able to like figure out. Let's test those rewards. Wait, which rewards? Wait, you don't have... You have enough points? How the hell did you get enough points? Have you... Wait a second. Sorry about that. Wait, can I speak to those guys here first? If they even want to speak with me. Okay, they don't want to speak with me. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait a second. I'm just going to check out the map real quick. I really like that there's actually nothing to find here in this area. But yeah, okay. The problem is, I don't know if there's like any way of you to prove that I'm doing them. Wait a second. Can I do it like this? Okay, just imagine me doing push-ups, okay? I hope it worked out. I hope you could at least hear a bit of it. Actually, it's a nice way to do some workout while streaming. Even though I'm like really not that like I don't do that much sports in private. I mean, I do. Sometimes I ride my bicycle or go like do sometimes do some archery, but besides that, I don't really do much sports in private. First, because I really don't have that much time. What the hell? Thank you, thank you. Huh? Like, wait, if I get 1 bit, which is like, I think 1 cent, around 1 cent, probably after taxes less than 1 cent, but let's just say 1 cent. If I get 1 cent for 1 push-up, I think that's a pretty bad like salary, right? But yeah, but besides that, thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate them. Maybe if you guys keep like spamming bits that frequently, I might be able to one day like really withdraw the money, since I think you must have earned like $10 or euros or something like that to be able to like withdraw the money. Okay, let's go over there. But yeah, back to the thing I was saying earlier, to the story with the placement test. Yeah, like then after like a few questions, it got like really difficult. The questions got like more and more difficult, so that I had to like do some guessing. I might have been able to like figure the things out, but it would have taken me too much time. I already wasn't able to like finish all of the questions. But then after I probably answered like 5 or something like them wrong, probably not 5 of them, maybe 3 of them, the questions got easier again, and I think I actually was pretty good. Like, of course I don't want to be placed into a much too hard like class, but of course also don't want to be matched into a much too easy class. So that's pretty tough. Yeah, since I don't want to learn like the basics of Japanese, like easy things like greetings and yeah, easy grammar rules. I really want, especially, I think I don't really want to focus that much on vocabulary, but much more on, I mean, I know a lot of theoretical grammar rules, but like when it comes to like practical use of them, I'm like really bad. That's something I noticed when like doing the placement test there. Like I encountered some grammar rules I actually know, like also like with all of the conjugation rules, but really noticing them in like real life and stuff like that is like another like difficulty and another level. But now let's just let's change our outfit. First, let's take, wait a second. Okay, here. Let's take Headband of Rebirth. Here, okay. Oh, I like that actually. Together with the red Ronin attire. Wait a second. There should be a red one, right? Lethal Aristocrat. Yeah, right, this one. Yeah, so let's wear this for now. I think I'm keeping my mask since I don't have found that many masks. And I think I already showed all of them already. And now let's see if we can get up the... Yeah, probably not. I'm pretty sure I'm not able to get up there. Also, I think, yeah, okay, there's also not really a way, because this mountain range is actually like a border from earlier, like when I wasn't supposed to enter this area before doing the fort there. Yeah, but that was it for the like reading segment. But after the reading segment, there was a listening segment. Something I kind of was terrified before, because like, I mean, I have done some listening practice with like watching anime in Japanese, but also like with Japanese subtitles. So I've also done some reading. So yeah, it really wasn't like only listening practice. So, and from doing the JLTP sample tests, I already knew that I'm probably going to have problems with listening, and I did have problems with listening. Like at first, when I started the test, I already did some bad mistakes, since there was a listening, like an audio file which you could play 2 times, okay? Then I thought, yeah, and like under the audio file there was a question. Then I was like reading the question, because I knew, yeah, I can only listen to it like 2 times, so I should definitely like read the question first. So I did it, then I started listening, and then I was a bit confused, because in the listening they said like, yeah, question number 1, then they said the stuff like the facts and the question, so that I could answer it. I don't know if I had it correct or not. Probably not. And then there was question number 2 and question number 3 and question number 4. Then I was like really confused. Hey, where the hell are these questions? Wait, what? I tried to pause the audio, but it couldn't be paused. So I thought, oh no, why the hell? And then, yeah, I found out, oh wait, you can scroll down. And of course, under question 1 was question 2 and question 3 up until question number 10. So I basically wasted my first like listening stuff on only like 1 question, which I probably got wrong. Then I thought, yeah, okay, let's like read over the other questions. But the problem is, like, I wasn't able to pause, and I'm not fast enough with like reading Japanese that I can like listen to it and at the same time like answer the questions. Which meant, like, after I did it, I found out a way how I might have could approached it. Does it make sense? Probably not, right? Like, I think the smartest way would have been to like read. How tall am I? Like 1 meter and 79 centimeters. I hope you understand the nice European measuring systems, because I don't know the American one, sorry. But yeah, like around 197, 180, something like that. Like, which is for, I use the same system, okay, that's nice. So like for Europe, I think for men in Austria, that's, I think, like exactly the average. Don't hurt my horse. Yeah. like 180, 190, 79, something in between, depending on the time of day, I think. But like that, I can't go up there, right? Because I think on the map is there still there's still a fog, right? Or isn't it? I think there is still a fog. But I'm pretty sure that, like, I haven't seen any way up there, but I think it should be good. So yeah, basically with like how I should have approached the listening thing, I think it would have been the smartest just to like listen over, to like first read all of the question things. Like with all of the question things, there were like 4 possible answers and you had to like choose the right one. So it would have been the smartest to like first read over them, take a piece of paper, write down like the German or English translation of the like answer possibilities as short as possible, then listen to it once, maybe like with the first one answer question 1, question 3, question 5 and so on, and with the second listening answer the other 5. I think that would have been the smartest thing to approach it. Sadly, I've only come up with it after I already messed everything up, so yeah. I didn't do it. How do I get to the lighthouse? Okay, through the fortress apparently. So I really can't go there, okay. Now, where am I going to continue exploring? I might just go... Can I? Okay, I can't fast travel there. Then actually I'm going down there. Yeah, no, I'm not going to find those guys there again. I think that's really annoying. Like those wild enemy groups everywhere, they're like really annoying. Yeah. So after I finished all of them, I clicked like, yeah, I was like guessing most of the answers because they were pretty hard to read, and the problem was that I wasn't fast enough with reading that I could have like read them while like listening, and the listening couldn't have been paused, so basically I listened to one question. At the same time I tried to read the answer possibilities, which turned pretty difficult when like the audio was playing at the same time. Yeah, so basically the first 10 questions probably were, if you have the 25% chance of getting a correct guess in mind, I probably had like 2 of them right or something like that, or maybe 3, something like that. Probably less than 2. So yeah, the next questions I feel weren't even that much easier, to be honest. Like actually, like they should also have gotten easier, since I had probably most of the first questions wrong, but I think they weren't that much easier, and so I really wasn't sure what to do. I tried to read over them and remember it, because I hadn't come up with the idea to write the answer possibilities down in German. I tried to read over them, but then I noticed, yeah, I just can't remember, so it was really a mess, like, yeah, I think I messed up. Because I also had like the time problems, but after like the next 10 questions, which I mostly, most of them guessed, they were like the last 10, and when I first thought, yeah, there's still like 20 left, but there were only 10 left, so I had enough time. So I really took my time with the last 10 questions, and they also got like pretty easy, which meant that probably all of the others were like wrong, which is nice, but yeah, I can't do anything against it. But I think of the last 10 questions, I got but with like most of them I was pretty confident. The annoying thing actually was that I didn't get like any end results, so there was like no statistic stuff with, yeah, you had, I don't know, 10 out of 30 questions right, you're like really bad or something like that. Sadly there was nothing of those. But after it I thought, was this maybe the placement test I was supposed to hold when I'm in Japan? Probably not, right? Or was it? If it really was that test, then I probably messed it up pretty bad. I mean, I'm pretty confident that at least the reading segment is giving a nice overview of my current skills, but somehow I have the feeling that the listening test just, just went like pretty bad. And I think that's for that. Something I also haven't told you guys yet. You can also write, wait a second. Does it work? I hope it works. Yeah. You can write exclamation mark commands into the chat and you have access to the stream element commands. Why I'm using stream elements there is pretty easy. There are a lot of nice pre-made commands with like small games, like there's a command with which you can, like of course there are commands with which you can see like my stream time or your following time or like your, like there's a own currency, like besides the channel points, the star fragments, there's the stardust, which now is a currency, like a stream elements current, what? A stream elements currency. Okay, only this one is left. So I'm going to take him out safely so that I don't use my... What? You gambled? What? No. 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 F you! F you! Oh wait! Oh! Okay, wait! Stardust, okay. No, okay. I was a bit confused. You can't convert Stardust to star fragments, right? I was like a bit worried for a small moment that you could use the Stardust for like channel redeems, because I don't know Watership if you've already seen it, but I've put in some channel redeems like that I can only sing for 5 minutes, or like an hydrate one, or an doing push-ups one. I just love gambling, okay. Actually, that worked out good. I think there is one command with which you can see your amount of Stardust, which you could vanish. Time out. Okay. Wait. What? I wanted to say something earlier. Right, there's one command with which you can check out your Stardust count, which is something like, let's say, wait, how is it called? Wait, what's the German word for it? Right, something like membership points or something like that. Like you get points for watching the streams, you get points for following, subscribing, I think also for like dipping pits and stuff like that. And Watership has rank 1 of the Stardust leaderboard. So big congratulations. Like there are much more like pre-made commands there I could enable. I've just enabled some of them for to test it out, but I think it's pretty funny for the viewers that they can like play a bit with it. Stardust leaderboard, yeah, okay. But Watership is of course at number 1. So, but if you like gamble away all your Stardust, you lose your rank 1. You mean me? Actually, I think I'm not even in the top 1 because I think because I like this is not a leaderboard for me to be honest, but for you guys in chat, I either deleted all of my Stardust points, or I even removed myself. I think some time ago I removed myself entirely from the leaderboard, so I don't really know why I'm back inside there again. Oh, F you. And wait, I hope that the stream is working stable. Spent 1 day and 50 hours watching. Wait, I want to look that up for myself, to be honest. Wait, what was it? Uptime? Watch time. Wait, I want to try it out myself. I really want to try it out myself. Oh, okay. What? Why do I only have 5 hours and 10 minutes? Hey, actually, I'm like pretty much watching all of my streams, like just to monitor them and like see if everything is stable, which it not really is right now. If I see everything like correct, I'm losing a lot of frames somehow again. I don't know why, but it's pretty annoying. 1.5 days, you'll never get back. Yeah, probably not, no. Just think about it. If you would have spent that time like learning Japanese or something like that, you would be able to like at least say some greetings and some basic stuff. Follow age, huh? For 2 months? Yeah, for like close to 3. Oh, is it your 3-month anniversary today? Almost already that long? Really? Okay, that's incredible, to be honest. Is the stream stable or is it lagging a lot? Can I speak with him?
何があった？
わしの2人の息子が荷車を燃やした罰として、モンゴはこのわしにどちらを殺すか選ばせたんです。
Okay.
気の毒に。もう一人の息子を
さらわれました。荷車を焼くなんてことを考えたのはその中太のはず。
生きておるはずだ。どっちへ行った？
橋の向こうへ。
Yeah, I really don't know why, but somehow my bitrate is like really low again. Chat stats. Track down the Mongols. Should I? I think it's still, I mean, at least kind of watchable. I think I'm keeping it like this for like the duration of this quest, and if it doesn't get better, I'm going to like restart the stream, because I've sent, oh, like if you're really diligent, you reach the 1,000 messages soon. Or should I, you know what? I think, yeah, should I just directly try to restart the stream? Like the last time I tried it out, it actually worked. Like I restarted stream, like restarted my Wi-Fi, basically restarted like everything related to the connection, and it worked out pretty well afterwards, so it might be the best decision to just restart the stream. Yeah, I also think so. Then I'm gonna do that. Wait, I think there was something I wanted to say a bit earlier. Yeah, but I think I can also say it after I restarted the stream. So, I'm back in like a few minutes. Just refresh the stream, okay? So, welcome back. I hope everything is better now and works like it should. Yeah, I hope so. At least right now it's working. So let's see if Water Sheep and the others find their way back into the stream. Hello, hello, wait. Okay. Huh, that's interesting. I can see your message. In OBS, but not on Twitch somehow.
あの家に続いておる。
Yeah. But at least it's not lagging yet. That might change, but at least right now it's working, so yeah. Okay, now, yeah, okay, now Twitch is connecting. Maybe like I should have just refreshed the page or something like that. I think now it should work. Just do it. Wait, I wanted to do a standoff. Why was I able to do a standoff? Yeah, those guys are like annoying, really annoying. And I also have another welcome. I also have another kinda big announcement to do regarding my debut. But first I have to take those guys out. Welcome, all of you. Okay, now I have time. Because I did some small like questioning stuff. Like I asked my VTuber siblings who helped me as voice actors in my like lore video, which I'm going to show for my debut. Like if they want to join, and when, if yes, on what day they have time. And like we are probably, I haven't announced it yet on X or like Twitter, but I'm probably going to do it soon. Maybe today or like tomorrow, but at least I'm definitely going to announce it this week. Hey, where? Oh. I'm going to do my debut pretty for like I'm pretty sure that I'm going to do my debut on Saturday the 2nd August at 2 hours later than like normal stream time. Which might be a bit late for, like, especially for Watership it might be a bit late, but if it's good for you then, like I'm not going, my debut won't be that long, I think maybe something between 1 and 2 hours, like my...
俺が玄太を巻き込んでしまったのが元凶なんですから。
父親には何と伝える？
俺はすでに死んでいたと。
Wait, what? Sleeps for the week. Yeah, I mean I probably won't, my debut probably won't be that long, like doing the PowerPoint with some facts about me, and the debut video is like 15 minutes long. So yeah, I think, I don't know how much I can say about myself, but I think like the program I've planned would take around between 1 and 2 hours. I might play some games afterwards with my VTuber siblings, but that's just some, let's say, after show party or something like that, so sorry. So if you, yeah, after that nothing much special is happening. What? Oh wait! Oh! Now I understand how the poison arrows of the enemies are working. If you don't heal yourself right after you get hit by a poison arrow, you're like not using health, but I think if you don't heal like 10 seconds after you get hit, you'll probably die or something like that. Wait, what? Travel to... What? Search for the grieving father. Read scroll. Could I hope you one day forgive me for the choice I made? Okay. Oh, wait, did it jump? Oh yeah, I mean... That's something you probably... Okay. But now... Should I really explore all of this side here? You know what? I might... I don't know. Since I'm pretty sure I can get like... I can't go to this place yet, because that probably is another fortress I have to liberate in the main story somewhere. So I have to leave that for later. But I don't know if I should... Like when I should continue with the main story. Since the main story is pretty far up north, and if I would like already start it would be kinda difficult probably. I mean... You know what? I could actually... I mean, I've already thought about it. But yeah, you know, I really should do that. I think that's the smartest thing. Oh, come on, the dogs are the most annoying. Yeah? I mean, they might be annoying, but they're pretty weak. Same as you. But I think it would be smart to also start exploring far up in the north. So like that, I could do like maybe one main quest per stream and like spend the rest of the stream like exploring. I think that would be the best way to handle it. Like maybe if I go over there, this small path here, and then like teleport myself up there and start exploring on this side of the lake, for example, like this upper path, and like work my way up and work my way down. I think that might be the smartest way to handle this situation here right now. And I also actually, but I like that place here because here really is like nothing. Like I'm already streaming for like 1.5 hours and the only thing I found was this hot spring there, one enemy camp I think, this like place where I can't go yet, and 2 banners and like 1 side quest, and that's it. Like this area here is empty, it's just completely empty. But it's nice. At least there's like not that much happening. But I'm just going here and yeah, maybe I think I'm going to explore this village here first. And while doing that, because I kinda like it, because like this I can speak a bit more with you guys. Sorry for breaking your window. Because like tomorrow I actually have some private job to do, because like a not really neighbor, because one person in the like neighborhood asked me, because I know a bit about painting rooms, let's say it like that, and so the person asks me if I have the time and would like to like paint a room for her. Of course she's like also paying that, and since I don't have that much to do anymore, I'm going to do that, so I have something to do for the next 2 to 3 days or something like that. Because because she wants to paint the room with chalk, I think it's chalk in English, which is kinda difficult to apply, and because it has to dry. Like you have to paint at least 2 times, maybe even 3 times, and it has to dry around, let's say, 1 day between each like application of the paint, which makes it a bit more difficult to handle. But besides that, it isn't that easy. But besides that, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Right, because I was like packing the things I need for the paints job tomorrow, I also thought, I'd actually really like to think a bit about the things about like packing for Japan, because first of all, I've like never flown by myself. I mean, I was once in an airplane when I was like 5 years old, because I was flying with my parents. But since then I never flew, so I really don't have any clue on what to pack. I mean, I can figure out what to pack, so it shouldn't be that difficult, but I really don't want to forget anything important. And then I looked like,
指の手をいたしましょう。
助かった
I thought a long time because I can bring like two big pieces of luggage with me, and like basically one smaller backpack and one like really small thing. So I can bring a lot of luggage with me. But the problem is, I mean, of course, I'm in Japan, and while like doing the language school stuff, I won't have to move. But since in the middle of middle of February, I'm finishing the language school, and starting from there, I'd really like to move a bit, like explore different areas, maybe like move onto the countryside, maybe live with some people there and do some housework for them, because there are some really nice websites where like people are like providing a place to live and food for some housework, in exchange for some housework, which is really nice. And I might really do something like that, because like most of them are like only, what's that? Denga. What's that? That's it. I mean, okay, we could just wear that. It looks pretty nice. And now let's see, where's the next? Also, we could also change this here. Look how, wait, what? Oh wait, that's the Kensei armor. Is there another skin with this armor here right now I haven't used? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, then wait, let's go to Kensei armor. And to this red one. I know the helmet is perfectly fitting. It looks like really nice. But yeah, like, and like, since I have to do some moving, I can't really bring two like big suitcases with me, because I just can't carry all of that at once. So at first I thought, and I also don't have to, I only have one of them. So at first thought I try to only bring one of them with me, like of course put my laptop and everything into the handbag luggage, like into the backpack or something like that. But then the problem was that the weight limit on the hand luggage is like really low, like only I think 5 kilos, and my laptop alone has like 2 kilos. And since I have to bring cable stuff with me, and I also want to bring my mouse with me, maybe even my keyboard, I have to bring my like a headset with me. I'm taking like a small, like I have a great graphic tablet with screen here, and I also want to bring this with me for Japan, because I can't work, like video cutting with only one monitor doesn't work. I mean, yeah, but no. No, I'm not gonna do that. Also like streaming with one monitor really doesn't work. I'm like, even though I'm only doing probably just chatting streams in Japan, if I'm like even streaming, but I'd really like to do some just chatting streams there. But that means, and then I thought, yeah, let's see with the weight. Then I did some calculations, and already like with all, like the big suitcase alone has already 5 kilos, and I can bring 23 kilos, like is the max weight of the luggage piece, which means that I can only pack 17? 17 more kilos if I have done the math correctly. And the problem is, already like only the underwear, like I thought about how much I need. I think it's safest to bring underwear and like socks for like 2 weeks. I think that's a good amount. I mean 1 week might also work, but then I would have to like do laundry pretty often, which I don't want to do, so I think 2 weeks is probably a safer bet. I want to go there. But like if I take underwear for 2 weeks, socks for 2 weeks, like 5 t-shirts, like I plan on taking like 3 pair of shoes. Like 1 pair of shoes for like normal day-to-day life, then basically another pair of shoes which are a bit higher for like bad weather, for like rain or like light snow, and 1 pair of shoes who are basically hiking shoes. I plan on like wearing them when flying because weight limit. But even then, like all the things I've mentioned right now already have like close to, like with the suitcase included, have like 10 kilos, which is too much, because I still have to like take winter clothes with me, like a big jacket or something like that. And that would be some really big problem there. I'm going to check out the map right now so I don't wander. So there's basically everything: an armorer, a swordsmith, a merchant, a gift altar, an armorer, a bow guy, and a lot of main and side quests. I'm going to explore the northern part there first. So that meant I had to think. And also I don't want to use already all of my luggage capacity, because if I would do that, because I plan on maybe buying a cheap yukata in Japan and also buying some other smaller gifts for my parents and friends or something like that. I mean, nobody who really wants to go shopping there and buy a lot of clothes and other stuff. But I'm definitely going to buy at least some smaller things, so I can't really use up all of my capacity when flying down there, or like there. That means I had to think. First, I looked up how much it would cost me if I would just pack more weight into my luggage, but that would be real expensive, with probably over 100 euros for just 1 kilogram extra, which I'm not willing to pay. Then I thought a bit, bringing 2 big suitcases or something like that also is not really an option, because when going to different area in Japan, or after the language school, going onto the countryside, where I probably have to use the train and public transportation and stuff like that, it would be pretty difficult to carry 1 or 2 backpacks, a big 2 luggage things for stuff. Can put a weight limit on that. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could also wear all of your winter clothes, but I think flying, because the flight is Kirby style, yeah, exactly. Of course I thought about just wearing all of the clothes, or as much as possible, all the winter clothes, the big jacket and stuff like that. But the problem is, I have 2 flights. One from Austria to China, which takes I think 7 hours, and I'm not willing to spend 7 hours with winter clothes in a warm plane. I mean, I don't know how warm a plane is, but I'm probably going to die if I do that. Out of dehydration or something like that. So that's also not really an option for me. And after that, like, and to bring 2 big suitcases is not practical because, like, for transport in Japan. I don't know. I'm not going to fight those guys. I'm really not going to fight them. Because, yeah, transportation in Japan, because, like, dragging 2 big suitcases with me, 2 backpacks or something like that, is gonna be heavy. And I don't know if I'm, after the language school, if I'm staying the rest of the time only at one place, but I'm probably going to move to some different places. That's not gonna be easy. Then, I think that's my final way to do it. Like, wait, what's the English word for it? A travel bag, like a travel bag made out of fabric, which is pretty big and you can put a lot of stuff inside. So I have considered, I know that some, like a travel bag made out of like fabric probably isn't the best one to like as like travel luggage, but I think it should work to like put, like split the things up, put half of it, like the not as fragile things into the travel bag, like clothes or like towels and stuff like that, just the not valuable things which can't break. And when I'm in Japan, I can just like stuff my travel bag into the big suitcase, because the room inside shouldn't be a problem, because it's like pretty big. It like is the limit, like the size limit. It's close to this like size limit of the airplane stuff, you know. And so I think that's the smartest way to do it. Because then when I'm in Japan, I could just stuff all of the things, including the travel bag, into my big luggage box and everything should be good. And when going back, I'm just going to do those, to do the things in return. Like, put everything into the travel bag again. Yeah. I think that's the and even if it doesn't fit into the travel bag, I like into the, even if the travel bag isn't fitting into the luggage, I can still like hang the travel bag like around my head, around my neck, and carry it like that. So I really like the place. It's so beautiful here. No! Did I hurt you? I don't hope so. But I like that there are like no Mongolian ships on that side. Even though... Does that make sense? What do we have here? Is that an enemy camp? Yeah, there's another enemy camp. I really like that. I really missed enemy camps and they already noticed me. Okay, yeah. That's not so good, but that's a big one. That's a big enemy camp here. But first I'm going to check out a few of the surroundings. Yeah. Because if I do it like that, I'm not going to have like any problems with the weight limit. Because there's like no way I can bring like 60 kilograms of like stuff with me or something like that. Because like that I could like even bring my whole PC or something like that with me. Discover banners, defeat the operators, damage enemies with explosive arrows again. Okay. Actually, I think I should check out all of the surroundings. You see that? Like, we knew the fire. Like, on all of the dance, different symbols. In the previous area in Isuhara, no, Toyotama, there was the fire symbol. And what's that? Is that the poison symbol? But we also saw other symbol earlier, like in the last stream. Are there one or two of them? Only one? You think the dog gets... If you... Why is he so durable? What the... Okay, yeah, they have artillery. I like my hat decoration. It looks really pretty good. It reminds me of the Let Me Solo Her guy. Just... Okay. Do the guys have anything here? What? What? How did I miss that? How? What the? Okay. I really like this camp though. It looks nice. Just assassinate him quickly. Oh, that's the first banner. Right, and I still have to damage enemies with explosive arrows. Can I climb up there? Wait, I wonder, can I climb up there? I can. But there isn't like anything up here, I think. Oh no, yeah, they're using their artillery again. But I'm really wondering if those weird artillery like machines would work also like that in like real life. What was that? Okay, let's get up there. No, where am I going? Don't want to go down. I mean, okay. Like that, it at least makes a bit sense that I like have to heal myself when affected by a poison arrow to like cancel out the poison effect. It makes a bit sense. But I wonder where do those guys have their artillery? Somewhere up there, right? How to get up there? Go up there, go up. And over there. Get their supplies as good as possible. There are only archers up here. I mean, of course there are only archers up here. Okay, I got the first of them. And now we're gonna have fun. If I can. Okay, no I can't. Oh, wait, maybe I can? Maybe I can, let's see. Please tell me I can turn it that far. Yeah, I can! How do I leave it? Okay, we see. This guy has some arrows. But I really like this camp here, I have to say. No, 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 don't fall down. Okay, thank you. I really like this camp here. Maybe I should also use the... Huh? Oh, there he is. There's another banner. That's like a mine, right? A mining facility, something like that. Okay. So, what else do we have here? Okay, yeah, no. I have to change my attack stuff. They're hitting so many attacks. That's so annoying. So we were everywhere here. We were up there. Oh no, I'm having the wrong stance. Got this one. But those guys are definitely not as strong as the people on Iki Island. On Iki Island, some of the purple guys were much harder than those people here. Even though those are like probably the strongest people here on the mainland. Compared to the people on Iki Island, they are still pretty easy to beat. But now wait, let's see, I was down there. I was up here everywhere, I think. I broke my leg, don't get spotted, I got spotted. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Do we want to go up there? I don't think so, right? I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's like nothing. Now... Wait, so I was everywhere on this side there. Here's like a small crack in between. with a banner. Okay, now there's only one missing, I think, right? Yeah. Did we... Wait, did we explore everything on this side? Yeah, I think so. But we weren't down there yet, so let's go down. Yeah. I think I heard an enemy. You know what? But it's really fortunate that most of the enemies here are like standing in pretty small groups. So they're pretty easy to take out actually. Like if they would stand in like big groups out of, I don't know, 5 or even more, it would be much more difficult. So we were down there earlier. Like most of them are even alone. Okay, I saw one of them. Yeah, one of them is over there. Wait, but that's a leader. No, okay, it wasn't the leader of them. I thought that could have been a leader of them, but apparently not. So there's nothing left there, I think. But we haven't found any special like artifact or something like that, right? You think I can take down this guy up there? Or did I turn the guy in the watchtower? Oh, right, I still have to damage people with explosive arrows. Yeah, I don't want to waste all of my explosive arrows, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I get new ones, but still. Please take the supplies. Let's get the high ground to get an overview of where we already were. I think here everything is pretty much cleared. Two. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's get the bonus stuff. I don't exactly know what happens. I think I get some bonus resources or anything upon clearing. So yeah. But I really like how his fighting style gets like more brutal with like every area he visits or something like that. Like his fighting style really got brutal. Where's all of them, I wonder now? Here we can get new arrows, which is pretty... Well, okay, I can't take any arrows. Apparently I can't get... Oh wait. No! Because of this shitty dog. Like literally shitty dog. I lost my ghost stance streak. But, and I still have an achievement open to kill one enemy with fall damage. But I still don't know how to do that, since whenever I tried to kill an enemy like near a cliff with some knockback weapons like bombs or the moon stance or something that like pushes enemies a bit back, they never like tumbled down the cliff. And I really don't know why. And I'm wondering, is there like really no artifact or something like that here? I really feel like this is pretty... But I definitely have to say, out of... Okay, yeah, probably the artifact is inside the big tent. Out of all the enemy camps I have like looted until now, I really think this one might have been the visually most appealing. I really liked it. I think it looks like really nice. Like with this like mine work theme. Okay, there we have a record. And the artifact, perfect. Conversations with the Khan. I cannot imagine the burden a leader like Khotun Khan must bear. In an act of utter barbarity, the ghost poisoned the Khan's men at Castle Shimura. Far from daring the Khan, the act spurred him to develop these poisons for his own use. He tells me this is one of the secrets of the Empire's success, embracing rather than rejecting or dominating. The might of knowledge of their antagonist. That yesterday I saw what he had done to the people of Kin. I don't know that I'll ever recover from that side. I don't know what I think of Khotun. Perhaps great men share all the aspects of the lesser, but more great wisdom, but even greater cruelty. Yeah, definitely. Artifact? What's that? Ongon. In traditional Mongol mythology, it is believed that after death, all shamans become wandering spirits or ongon. It is customary to reconstruct consecrated idols within 3 years of a shaman's death and either place them in the home ongon, or in outer shelters, field ongon. And with that, we finished, right? This place here. Destroy the powder thing. Wherever it is. It's somewhere on the other side. Okay, it's down there. But I have found those supplies earlier apparently. Yeah, but we were there already. But I think I'm actually going to check out the map real quick. Because we actually missed something. Somewhere here is a banner. And here we found wait, what? Wait, what? That's interesting, because on the map here there's a duel marked, like the encounter with some general, I think. But I don't know. Maybe he will like come here after like blowing this up. Wait, right, there's still a task, kill General Dogshin. So I'm wondering if... Okay, yeah, okay, now there's a duel. With the General. Wait, Are we not fighting one against one? Why did you have to bring all your soldiers? Even though I already killed all of them. But I like the fight scene with the fight in the snow. And I like my head. And I think my red armor also looks like really... Oh wait, he's a guy with a shield, so I should... What? Why is he... What, I wonder what is this guy doing? Why am I turning around and not attacking him like I should? No! Oh no! That was close, that was like really close. But I can't break his shield with just one barrage of attacks. I have at least to once like deflect his attacks or something. But I think now it turns out much better. Piece of Mongol armor? Okay. Okay. What's happening? Technique point. Can I upgrade my last stuff now? I can upgrade my last one. Oh, nice. Now I've officially like upgraded all of my skills. Besides like the mythic tail one, but that's... can't do that yet. Now let's go back there and down there. Do the things we've missed. And I got gold, which I'm never gonna need. And so, we're like even going to do like to making some exploration progress. Like not only area wise, but also like collection wise, because there were like 4 banners here, a lot of other stuff. And let's see what we have marked on the map. Okay, only Ledge Storyteller. Yeah, we can pretty much ignore this guy. But somewhere here is a banner, which we shouldn't ignore. And then, I think if we keep up like that, we might even be able to like, or actually, yeah, I think I might even do a main quest in the next stream. But I don't know about next week, because like now usually I've done one stream on around Wednesday, one on like Friday and one on Sunday, something like that. But next week I might change it depending on the painting progress and painting stuff. Since on days where I'm painting, I might not stream at the evening, because otherwise I won't have enough time for the Japanese lesson stuff. And even like today, I also have some time troubles, because tomorrow I want to start painting between 8 and 9 in the morning. So I can't stay up that much like longer after the stream ended, which is pretty unfortunate, since I still have a few things I'd like to do after the stream. Like, of course I want to watch some Japanese anime, to do some immersion. I don't really know what else I've planned. Wait, how warm is it? 26 degrees? Why the hell is the air conditioning not working by the second? Okay, yeah, somehow it's like really not working. I've just turned it down to 23 degrees because I've set it to on... Yeah, I think now it's starting. Because I've set it down to 24 degrees. Because I thought, yeah, while stream, like, I don't want to waste that much energy. And 24 degrees for streaming here is pretty pleasant. But now it's already like 26 degrees, and yeah, it's getting like kinda hot inside here, so... And I'm going to ignore those guys. I really don't want to fight them. Come on! What's my horse doing? Come on! Please, I need you. But yeah, yeah, now it's working. I already feel the fresh cold wind. What the hell is my... Oh, okay. Horse already there. But yeah, I'm really curious about my horse. If my horse is... I mean, I saw my horse dying and I buried my horse, so... My horse definitely should be bad. Bad, yeah. No, my horse shouldn't be bad, but should be dead. The one downside of not having any horse armor equipped is also that those attacks don't deal as much damage as I want them to deal. What? So what do we have here? A banner and a haiku, which means I get another headband here, which is pretty fitting since it's time to change my headband again, since I don't know if all of you heard it, but I'm just going to announce it again. I'm from now on going to wear like not 3 but 4 headbands and armor skins per stream, because otherwise I'm probably not able to show all of them since there's so many of them left. Reflect on strength. But actually, like most of the haiku areas are pretty pleasant. But this one really does look pleasant at all. The final defense. Oh, what? Death's call is sharp and biting? A heart races at each sound? Mind recalls the teachings. Looking to the end? Fight through the darkness? A yearn for guidance. Let's say a fight through the darkness.
今はこうふと覚えたる教えかな闇路を馳せん渡り合いつつ
Headband of strength. And yeah, let's just wear it directly. And I also don't want to wear this mask, to be honest. I really don't like it. And then now let's see what armor we can wear. Yeah, I think I'm going to wear this one. The green Kensei armor. Woodland Omen? Yeah. But I really have the feeling that I make good progress when it comes to wearing all of the armor skins, but when it comes to headband I'm not making like any progress at all, since I'm finding that many headbands all the time. I mean, I don't know how many of them are left. Wait, how many haikus are left? Activities? Okay, only 3 at least. And how many vanity gear are left? 13, okay. But this 13 not only should not only consist out of headbands, I think. And I also don't know if that only considers the things that can be found, or if that also considers the things that can be bought by shops. I don't really know that, to be honest. But actually, I'd really like it if I'd soon be able to like equip my horse armor again, because I still have a few saddle and armor, like horse armor, I want to show. So alone because of that, I'd really like to have my horse back. Or at least any horse where I could equip the equipment. Wait, I don't even have access to the horse saddle bag, right? I think so. I think I don't even have access to the horse saddle bag. Wait, is that... I'm wondering. Is that down there the not explored fog, or is it just the end of the map fog? But I like that it's pretty sunny and beautiful. And I wonder what happened with those trees. They look like really sad. They look like they're upside down. But yeah, like I'd really like to do some main quests maybe in the next stream. I don't know how many. I mean, I would be good with one probably. Because there aren't even that many main quests left anymore. But I also enjoyed like a episode like this, where we could like talk a lot and yeah, it also was like really pleasant again. Like many of the last streams were like really packed with like story, and it was kind of difficult to talk. Hey, but something I find kind of sad is that like no one of the Discord art guys showed up today, because I've actually saved their Discord ID the guys were posting like in the last stream, so whenever someone asks I could just send them the Discord ID of another Discord artist. And this is almost the northernmost part of Tsushima Island. What? No, I don't. What? What hallucination? No, I don't want hallucination. What? Maybe. I mean, I still already have another really beautiful thumbnail picture taken, but this one might be even better. I just had to check if like everything's working, like if the sound is working, if especially the recording is working. But it looks good. But you guys don't look good. So what do we have there by Cape Izumi? I mean, it definitely looks like there's something on the smaller islands there. Maybe a shrine or at least a banner? Okay, I think the smartest thing is to do a standoff there. And if I don't mess it up, I can do a ghost stance attack afterwards. And take all of them down. And these were all of them, right? So what was marked on the map? Okay. Something is up ahead. wonder if there's something on the smaller islands there. Oh, another Bill of Honor. Okay, that's also pretty fitting. And hidden forest, the bamboo stirs the passage of a true warrior. Oh, actually, that's really fitting to my current outfit, so... Oh, and there's... I just wonder, there's definitely something over there, right? There's some dead people lying down there, okay. But I really think like that there probably should be something. Maybe at least a banner or something like that. And I might even... Yeah, I think at the end of the stream, like I haven't upgraded my ghost armor yet. Because if I upgrade it, I get a lot of new like head pieces, like helmets and so probably. And I really didn't want to do that yet, but I might do it at the end of the stream. And I'm really curious actually, like how the ghost armor looks like when fully upgraded. Since the armor in the game changes the appearance when like getting upgraded, so I'm really curious. I mean, I think on this smaller island here is nothing. And actually even on the bigger island might be nothing. Since there's like nothing marked on the map. I mean, there still could be a banner or something up there. But I don't know if there's even a way up there. But if there's like really nothing, I really think like that's like a really wasted opportunity. So I'm going to check out the map, I think. No, there is nothing, okay. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. I thought that there definitely would be something, but apparently no, not really. That means let's... how much? Yeah, I mean, we still have some time left. Let's go... I don't know. We could... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Let's see if I can finish like the whole round course here. And I'm also getting kinda hungry. And my Wi-Fi is getting kinda laggy. Which isn't good. And I don't know why. At least I found out that like restarting the Wi-Fi router helps. I'm wondering... What? Now it's down completely. Yeah, okay, I mean, if it's like starting to lag now. Then I'm probably just going to end the stream soon. Okay, I couldn't. Right. Let's see. I don't know if it gets better or not. But probably not, right? Yeah, especially when like riding really fast with the horse. It's really not that good. Or I mean, I'm definitely not going inside the fort now. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stream for another like 10 to 15 minutes. If the like quality gets much worse, then I'm going to like end it directly, but if it keeps like this, I'm going to keep streaming for probably like maybe 15 minutes. Entering an area of overwhelming enemy force. Just look at this camp here. That's gigantic? Like really big, it's like really big. So I really can't go there. It would be like, I did a lot of exploration today. I don't know if I'm able to finish this. It would be like really nice if I would be able to finish this whole area here in the next stream. It really would be nice. You know what? Wait, you know what? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it will, like, maybe in the next episode, I would like set myself the goal to like complete this area. Or another possibility would be to like set my main goal to continue with the main quest, which would mean to like attack this board here and like spend the rest of the time exploring and like just continue exploring in the stream after next stream. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I really like the mixture of the white snow and the red bushes. But what I mean, somehow I like the view down there, but it also is kind of terrifying to see this big enemy camp down there. Yeah, really a lot of areas with an overwhelming enemy force, I have to say. Oh, wait, that's the like border river. Okay, but really, this area here, deep in the mountains, where basically every like the area down there. Ah, that's interesting. Like the area down there is only like a bit snow and mud, but the area here, like in really far in the north, is like completely frozen. Like even the river is completely frozen. Do you want to fight those? Maybe. I mean, not really, but I'm gonna fight those. One. 2. 3. All of them? Yeah. No. No. Wait here I want to try it out. No. I wanted to push him into his doom, but it didn't work. Like always. Oh, sorry, haven't seen you. At least he's wearing like hands, gloves. At least this guy's wearing gloves. Oh, apparently, wait. I just looked randomly on the map. Apparently, no, that's just a question how to get down there. I mean, okay, I can get down the other side. There's a banner down there. And I think... No! That was the wrong button. I think if the stream keeps stable, I might want to ride until this camp. It shouldn't take too long. Since there probably is nothing really on my way there until there. Do you want to ride down here? Please come on, horse. Please come on, horse. Yeah, but the horse was kinda slow. Because I really want to go up again. I think it doesn't make much sense running down there. Yeah, I'm just going around the like end of the map here pretty much. Wonder, is this a... No, I don't want to like cut her head off or something like that. But now it works, now I'm not dying. Here is the river, perfect. I think it shouldn't be much, it shouldn't be too far, right? I know I'm constantly like losing frames and everything, and I'm really sorry about that. But for once it doesn't make much sense to change. I'm not going to collect this one since that's a Bill of Honor. And I already got a really nice sword skin. But yeah. So now, the last thing I'm gonna do today is upgrade my armor. I think then we have made really nice progress today. Sadly, the Wi-Fi got kinda bad. I really don't know why this happens like really often recently. I really don't know, but it's really annoying. Let's upgrade the ghost armor to maximum level. That's the maximum level ghost armor? Oh, and apparently I didn't even get a new helmet or anything. Okay. Then I'm just going to like change my outfit after the stream like always. First I'm really quick going to check the map if we like missed anything or whatever. But I think we didn't like really miss anything. I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of things to find here. So, and since the next main quest I think leads me to this board, or to this village or this board, like one of those. So I think probably in the next stream I'm going to do one of the main quests at the beginning, and after that continue exploring here in the north. Like maybe do one main quest per stream. Let's see. Maybe 2. Yeah, but I don't know about that one yet, so that's it for today. So I have to say thanks for all of you who watched my stream, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next stream, maybe on Wednesday, maybe on Thursday or something like that. I don't know yet. I will write a stream schedule on Twitter again, so if you want to know, you can check it out. And besides that, thanks for watching the stream and see ya until the next one. Bye bye.